Hello, my name's Andrew, and these are the Vivobarefoot Tracker Winter SG3, a warmer, lighter upgrade to the best barefoot hiking boots for snow, slush, and mud. Last year I reviewed the Vivobarefoot Tracker Winter SG2, which had an extra thick rubber guard for hardcore waterproofing, but it did make the boots feel a little more stiff. So Vivobarefoot went lighter this time with a few other great tweaks too. First off, the Tracker Winter SG3 has a wide toe box with the wild hide upper that comes pre-treated for extra protection and a rich amber tone, plus a leather band that's much more flexible than the previous rubber version, fully waterproof membrane, brown laces with reflector thread woven in for visibility at night, rugged metal grommets, and sturdy top hooks for quick on-off. Inside there's a fully gusseted tongue, padded leather ankle that's notched and back for better range of motion, and puffy full wool lining that wraps around the entire boot for insulation and airflow, as well as a removable thermal insole. Underneath you've got a medium 7.5mm zero drop sole, which includes a thin 2.5mm base with great flexibility, and aggressive 5mm chevron lugs that are spaced for grip going up hills, denser at the Vivo logo for wear resistance, and reversed at the heel for traction going down slippery slopes. FYI, the Vivobarefoot Tracker Winter SG3 runs true to size, and for reference my feet are 10.5 inches or 26.67 centimeters, so I went with the US 11 or EU 44, which fits perfectly with some extra room. But if you're between sizes or plan on wearing thick socks, it can be a good idea to size up when shopping for winter barefoot boots. While the SG sole has always been more flexible than the AT, I found that the thick rubber band on the Tracker Winter 2 did make them feel a little less natural, but going out for a walk on roads, the leather update made a big difference, rolling with my foot more easily and softening the lugs, which surprisingly actually feel really nice on pavement. That said, the Tracker Winter's true calling was obviously trails, and crunching through snow, stabbing my way up drifting hills, and carefully picking down frosted slopes, the SG tread was just as claw-like as always, with by far the best grip of any barefoot boot for hiking on soft ground. Crossing a frozen creek, the leather rand was just as waterproof as the rubber version, and forging through brutally cold temperatures down to 0 degrees or even lower if I kept moving. The Tracker 3s were the warmest of all my Vivos thanks to the thicker faux shearling, which, while not quite as warm as true wool, was puffy enough to do an excellent job of wicking moisture, especially when paired with merino wool socks and wool felt insoles, which I find are warmer and more flexible than Vivobarefoot's thermal insole. Comfort-wise, the wild hide was extremely soft out of the box, although like all Vivos, the toe area had a lower profile and created some pressure if I stacked thick socks. Also, while winter barefoot boots work best for walking and hiking, the SG's widely spaced lugs created a 5mm air gap that helped keep my body heat from leaching out the bottom of the boot and made it possible for me to stand around on concrete in my dad's unheated shop down to 10 degrees Fahrenheit or so working on my van life build. And the combo of satisfyingly snappy top hooks and roomy tongue were great for quickly taking the boots on and off going in and out of the van or running errands. Overall, the Vivobarefoot Tracker Winter SG3s are the best barefoot boots of all time for cold, nasty conditions. Because the leather upper is wide and fully waterproof, especially when treated with beeswax, the gusseted tongue and puffy faux shearling insulation are super cozy and warm down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit or even lower if you keep moving, and the 7.5mm SG zero drop sole provides some stellar grip on slippery hills, while still feeling natural and highly agile. However, like all Vivos, the toe box is lower and can get snug with thick socks. It would be nice if the lining was natural wool, although this would significantly increase the price, and while comfortable for road use, the aggressive SG tread will wear down faster on roads versus wider firm ground lugs. In terms of similar winter barefoot hiking boots, the Lenka Winter has an extra wide toe box, waterproof leather upper, thick wool lining, medium 8mm zero drop sole of great flexibility, and aggressive hybrid lugs for walking and moderate hiking on all terrain. The Softstar Switchback has a wide or extra wide toe box, water resistant leather upper, medium wool lining, thick 12mm zero drop sole of great flexibility, and aggressive Vibram tread for walking, hiking, and backpacking on all terrain. And the Freet Mudee has a wide toe box, waterproof leather upper, synthetic lining, medium 7.5mm zero drop sole of moderate flexibility, and chunky firm ground tread for hiking and backpacking and rocky trails. Finally, if you'd like to support the channel, you can shop with the referral links down below, browse and filter more products with the shoe finder tool at my website barefootwear.org, or watch my zero drop transition video to learn more about barefooting. Finally, if you have a question about the Vivobarefoot Tracker Winter SG3 or about barefoot shoes in general, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Peace!